Hey guys, so before they ban, they had a lot of announcements today about Commander. So before they ban Thassa's Oracle, I just want to talk about my um, CDH deck that could possibly get a turn zero win. Here is one of the lines in the playtest for Moxfield. So first, you need Leyline of Anticipation, so you can play an instant speed, flashed in Lotus Petal, Rograk, Infernal Plunge, sacking the Lotus Spell for red and Rograk for three red, then casting Jessica's Will. Once you got Jessica's Will, you target somebody with 7 cards, which is probably your 3 opponents, but you don't get the other effects, which is drawing, exiling the top 3. You would use Sneak Attack for 4 dreads, and then sneak in a leveler to exile your library, and then using sneak attack again to do the Thassa's Oracle ETB, winning you the game at turn 0. So that's one way, and then let's look at the other way and the primer that I wrote. So that one doesn't require red mana. The other line is having Leyline again, a Lotus Petal. Use it for black for a dark ritual or culling the weak. Then use Entomb to get Thassa's Oracle to the graveyard. Then reanimate it using reanimate or animate dead. Then you gotta have either consultation or tainted pact to exile your whole library. So depending on what your mana situation is, you're gonna have either two, one black or 2 black mana remaining when you reanimate Thassa's. You know, demonic consultation or tainted pact. You should specifically. You would know if you need one more mana or not. But that's only 6 cards. So if you had an extra card here, you can get more mana. And then the other one is the Hullbreaker Horror line, which is a little bit more complicated. It's pretty much reanimate Hullbreaker Horror and then use Rog to get infinite mana with the Soul Ring or Mana Vault to get colorless and using the One Ring to draw your whole deck. So the loop goes, you once you animate Hullbreaker Horror, you would play Rograk to bounce the Soul Ring / Mana Vault. Then when you cast Mana Vault, you bounce Rograk after you tap for mana and all that stuff. Then you can get infinite mana. Use the One Ring, draw, and then bounce it again. Then draw your whole deck. Then you can either win by using Thassa's or any bunch of other ways. You can get infinite mana by using, I guess, arcane signets to filter it out. Um, and then you can just kill people by ETBing bowmasters. So yeah, you can ETB Asphodel, bowmasters, and then just win by damaging the whole board. Or you can do it with VV, infinitely casting the Soul Ring would damage everybody for 1, and then they just die that way as well. So there's a lot of ways as long as you get infinite mana, but it's not in the command zone. If you don't get the turn 0 win, you can just play this as like a Turbo Rog Sai, but a little bit worse because I cut down in the interactions. I have like maybe 1 or 2 a mental misstep, an offer. Trying to see which ones I can cut to be more like consistent with, or having more options to go for the win once you get ley line on your turn 1 basically because you need it for most of the line for all the lines to win at turn 0 and just a bunch of mana. So if you would play this, You would either pop off or just sit there and hopefully sneak in a win against other people. But I would just like it to share it before Thassa's get banned and all the other lines that uses Thassa's Oracle to win at turn 0 would be not available anymore. I guess we can still use the Hullbreaker horror line, which is still fine. You can add in Tide Spout as well for the line, for not just having Hullbreaker horror. So you can include Tide Spout Tyrant because it's similar, not really, but it's very similar on what it does. It can bounce lands as well, so that's another way. I need to try to figure out how to do it. A World Gorger and a Brain Freeze line uh, with the colors that I have. Maybe not Brain Freeze. Maybe Grinding Station might work with a with Breach for a turn 0 win. So let me know if you know of something else for a turn 0 win for Commander for Grixis, then I can maybe incorporate it to my deck list. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.